Get advice, get heaps of advice. You can't have enough advice.
We haven't got to where we are on our own. When we haven't known what we're doing, we've gone and got help. And I think it started earlier on when I got involved with the business mentor kind of coach person, and they said, well, this is a progression. You want to get your business to this point where you can put it out there and be judged by your peers and other people.
I rely heavily on these experts out in the field. I listen carefully to the advice that they're giving me, and if I choose to take it, it's on my head and I move forward with it.
It's a well-known fact that companies that are in the Fast 50 and growing in a sustainable way in New Zealand have taken outside help. They've got business consultants or mentors, and I'm not just talking about your accountant or your lawyer coming in and having a bit of a chat.
Advisors don't necessarily have to be a business manager. An advisor could be someone who's completely outside of the industry.
Using the Institute of Directors and actually setting an environment where you're like a working CEO with their own job description and KPIs like I've got to report to, and that drives the business forward. And in the year we've had just passed, with the way the economic environment's been, that's held CFRESA in good stead and has set the roadmap for the way forward.
Sometimes you can analyse something too much, depending on the seat that you sit in. Your view can be so stale that you can't open your mind up enough to look in other directions. So it takes an outside influence, let's say, to look in at you and refresh your perspective.
Now, what we've done, we've gone out and found people who are business professionals in their own chosen field to pick up gaps where we've got weaknesses. And as your directors, as I've learnt now as a director of other companies that I'm on, is it's about asking the questions and saying, Aaron, tell me why we're doing this. And if we thought about this, so I know about the business, I know about the plumbing, but they're there to hold me to account, to help me set the vision and keep me on track.
When I get in a bit of a rut, I sit down and talk to these people, great people. They say, James, what's your problem? And I could be open with them and I could bounce my issues off them, and they don't tell me how to do it, they just help me framework my direction.
When you own your own company, you're the boss. Who's there to hold you to account? We get a call out or a job or some exciting new opportunity to go and look at, and we're in our cars off looking at a new venture or project that might come up. But we've got things like budgets to complete, financial reports to get out, find out where we are, how the business is ticking. So by having a structure in place, it's enabled me to have those controls that I personally needed, but also it's created an environment where I'm not on my own. Because when you own your own company, it's a lonely place. There's a lot of people you can't talk to. You can talk to your wife if she's involved in the business, maybe a few friends or associates, but you're at the top. Everyone's looking to you for guidance, and you're responsible for a lot of people's mortgages and families for paying their wages. So now I'm not alone with my board in place and supporting me, whilst I'm actually more in control of my own company with their support.